the supply. Now I could be wrong or right, but I think it's some type of motive behind of his instant success. So that's why he even said on the interview the only people he was scared of was God and the FBI. You know what I'm saying? So he was going out there working for him.
What's going on, everybody? You are now tuned into another episode of Everyday Heroes. And we got Real Name Wynton, John J, JB Written, and we have a special guest by the name of Jack on the show. And before we get into everything, how's everybody been doing? How was y'all week?
Pretty good, brother. I'm
Real
glad we
good.
I'm glad we got a special guest.
My
Yeah?
week been crazy, nigga. Shit.
Man, I'm just getting over a cold.
Yeah, that bug been going
Yeah.
around, bro.
Man,
Y'all,
almost got me.
shit,
Almost
that
got
shit
me too.
serious.
How was your week, Jack? What's going on with you?
Oh Lord.
I just been, what I mean, just doing some bald head whole shit, man. I be trying to stay out of trouble, but that shit be finding me. But it's been all good besides that.
This nigga stupid.
Hey, so we know where this all is headed right now. So everybody's had a good week. I had a great week as well. Got a new place to work. Everything is good. Um,
Congratulations.
yes, thank you, thank you. It's about dang time, man. Time to get my check right now, man. So let's get into some topics right now, or just a topic, right?
Yeah, let's get into it.
So we gonna talk about Teriyaki Snitch 9. We gonna talk about him, and we finna get into some things about it. So with Teriyaki 6 9, and I'm saying his name wrong on purpose, but Teriyaki.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it two niggas? I know the other niggas snitching, and
Well, it's the rainbow haired nigga, right? So,
right,
he was involved with the Trey non bloods and things like that, and
nine trade.
non trade bloods, and he was definitely everybody kind of knew it that he wasn't who he said he was or claimed he was. So he ended up getting arrested for racketeering, RICO, things like that, and he ended up snitching, ended up ratting, like everybody kind of predicted. So let's start with the guest. With the guest, how do you feel about the situation, and do you think his tattletelling has gone too far?
Uh, well, I seen a little bit of that shit that nigga was doing. I mean, I don't, I like it. I like it. I do because goddamn, he doing what he believe in. You know what I mean? And they say whatever you do it with all your heart. So, this nigga wanna go over there, you know what I mean? Tell on these niggas, you feel me? And shit. He still say he gonna get out and work and be around the neighborhood like everything is straight. I like it because I want to see how this shit gonna play out. This gonna be some shit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some real shit. But I agree with you. And start out gang, nigga.
Oh man.
Hey, 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 man. I don't know what I think is.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's like some new generation shit. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't built like they used to be built. You feel me? Even though people been snitching for ages, it's more accepted now. You know what I'm saying? You could snitch and get away with it nowadays. You feel me? Back then, you couldn't tell on somebody and expect the wrong free and nobody put hands on you, put fire on you. You feel me? So I'm expecting him to tell on everybody he probably gonna end up not getting as much time, but he gonna get some time. He gonna do his time, get out. He gonna have some Vlad TV interviews. He gonna have some followers, and then if anybody touch him, they gonna be like, "Why y'all had to do that to him? Y'all ain't have to kill that man. Y'all ain't have to beat him up like that." That's just the new generation we live in, man. So I don't expect shit from this shit. Like what I expect is what's happening. That's about it.
This what I think. I think that nigga gonna do some time in the motherfucking hospital or some shit. He did the same shit Nino Brown did. Went in there like, bitch, if I go down, we all go down. Then now look what the fuck happened there.
You
So,
see what happened to Nino though, but we in
yeah,
2019. Niggas ain't rocking like that. And then if you do rock like that, the first thing they gonna do is make sure your ass go to jail. Second thing they gonna do, they gonna have y'all over Twitter crying about why you did that, calling you ain't have to shoot him though. You could have did this or you could have did that. But it ain't finna be no real repercussion for that man. He gonna be straight. That man, especially if he done saved some money, that man gonna be straight. You see all that shit they was talking about, old boy Alpo. You see Alpo is walking right in Harlem in his hood, not being touched, still the same man. You feel me? Like niggas ain't cut like that nowadays, so I ain't even worrying about it.
shit.
What you
Different.
think? What you think, JB?
I'm more confused about this this whole circumstance of what we got going on with Snitch Nine. I think it's a conspiracy. I think he been a snitch or FBI informant the whole time. So nobody really gonna touch him because the nigga FBI. Uh, so I think all that play gangster shit he was made to infiltrate. It's I said this earlier. It's like some snowfall shit because they was already investigating that the gang members. They had some shit going on like FBI was giving them drugs and they was going out the supply. Now I could be wrong or right, but I think it's some type of motive behind of his instant success. So that's why he even said on the interview the only people he was scared of was God and the FBI. You know what I'm saying? So he was going out there working for him. It's too early. Like we got all the cameras around this nigga. Everybody know everything he did. Conversations. So how would they have all that good information? If we go out there and rob somebody, we go out there and jack somebody or take them up, ain't no way you gonna get the camera around me jacking you. You know what I'm saying? Unless that's the first thing I'm gonna look for. So I don't know. I think something wrong with this whole situation. But I have a
I agree
problem.
with that.
I have an issue with the police. The police is gang members. You know what I'm saying? And they making people out like all gang members are bad people. You know what I'm saying? I know some gang members that are lovely people that'll give you the shirt off their back. You see what I'm saying? Like Nipsey Hussle was a Crip. He ain't no bad person. But when one police officer do one thing, they don't want to paint that picture like all police officers are bad people. People in the military. So that's the only issue I'm having.
I'm with
You
you ain't
know?
right now. I'm with you ain't right.
Yeah.
So as far as what you said, like I do think it's suspect. 'Cause I saw a little bit of the video, and first off, they pulled on the side of the road for what I don't know, but
Right.
why you got a camera like in the back of your SUV,
Shit don't
and
make sense.
and then the niggas who kidnapped him, he obviously knew him because he was talking to him, and you know what I'm saying? Like it just didn't make sense to me, man. And then at the end of it, he got away. Like if I know the person I'm robbing or kidnapping, and this person finally know who I am, like I ain't finna let that nigga get away like that. That just ain't how I go. You feel me? But you right though, man, and I agree with you about gang members too. Like, but you hit it
Can
on
I
the
say
head.
something?
Go
Can I
Now,
ahead.
say?
now, I'm gonna say something real quick. So, I'm gonna just say this. So, I used to actually work with somebody that was an informant. Um, like I used to, like we were in IT together, and
There you
I
go,
wouldn't say
JB.
that. I wouldn't say that.
yeah. So this guy was an informant, right? And like he had to actually Yeah, yeah, that shit funny, right? So
Don't give no
so
more information about him because somebody he told on gonna get his ass.
yeah, man. Well, anyway, long story
What's that
short,
nigga
so
name again?
his actual name is Todd Osmond, right? That's his actual name. So, he we used to work together. And he used to like be there in the trenches with those guys, and he said, he almost. I was looking at the Teriyaki 6ix9ine stuff, and he was saying that he felt like he was going to get killed any day, and he's been working with them since the beginning or something like that. And
Yeah.
that guy Todd Osmond, he did the same thing. Worked with them for about 2 years, kind of did his thing, and his biggest worry wasn't really them. It was like getting killed by one of these guys because he got exposed. So I think I agree with JB on that. I feel like he has a very valid point. It's been going on for a little while because
Well,
the level of detail on this
this
is
what I
is a
wanted
little.
to say about what JB said because he was saying that he blamed the police. Like he questioned them and they motives. They joining gangs and trying to paint this picture. But me being a former gang member, I blame the payouts. You know what I'm saying? They see you shouldn't be able to get down with a gang just because you making a little money, you putting out this image. You know what I mean? And that's what the nine trade was doing. They were doing with more than one and what more than one star for so many
Mm.
years. So when shit like this
I
happen,
agree with that
they
too.
haven't been properly vetted. Then they ain't got no hood pass shit like that. You can't be mad at a nigga when he turned bitch. He was bitch when he came in. They
Exactly.
Use Alpo as an example, but
Yep.
Alpo was a
Yep.
gangster. You feel me?
He was a
And then he
gangster.
had
He was a
E. Then he
real
turned
gangster.
snitch. Then
Yeah.
he
Mm.
turned snitch. This nigga been
But
a bitch
but
since
you
the
but
yellow
look,
hair.
for all them years, what happened? When Alpo was in prison, what they say, when that nigga get out, we gonna kill him. It's a hit on his head. And when he got out, look what happened. Not a damn thing. I think it's gonna be the same thing because 6ix9ine already got a reputation. He was famous, he was viral, and he was known to have a little money in his pocket. First
But
thing
it's
a nigga
different when
wanna
you
do,
talking to a killer. You talking about this nigga a pit bull versus a chihuahua. Bitch,
you
when
right,
I
but
see
I'm
him,
a,
I'm
I'm a
gonna shake him. You gotta bring some ass to get some without
all
pork.
right, you right though, but this the difference. This the only reason I say that because a nigga more concerned with views and money than some street shit. You feel me? So a nigga gonna jump on 6ix9ine dick quicker they would Alpo. You feel me? But at the same time, that's why nobody ain't fucking with Alpo. Cause Alpo real life about that shit. You come with him, you gonna have to come with your life, or he gonna take that shit. You feel me? Or you gonna have to take it. Either way, it's going down with that man. So I feel like the views and the money is gonna what's gonna say 6ix9ine more than anything.
I don't know.
Mm.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Question. I got a question. Say you blow up, right? We blow up, or somebody blow up, and and the gangs take your money or infiltrate you in. Would you snitch? Would you tell if you was
They
Tekashi?
ain't, they ain't gonna extort no real nigga though. That's bitch. I mean,
Exactly.
bitch. I'm
Like
ready.
Mm,
a
I
nigga,
got my fire right now, nigga. Bitch
look,
ain't finna
a
extort
nigga,
no real
it
nigga.
I think it ain't where you from. I think it's how you come. Like real recognize real. All the little cliches, that shit stand up.
Real.
Like a nigga ain't finna try no nigga who carry himself like somebody. If you carry yourself the way 6ix9ine carried himself, hell yeah, they gonna be on your head. Cause nigga who talk too much, they expose themselves anyway. Niggas who talk too much, they let everybody in their business. So
okay, but here's my question though. Here's my question. Say somebody come to you and say, "Hey, I will give you a whole bunch of money." You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of
Protection.
security
Yeah.
protection. All you gotta do is
Is rap.
infiltrate, rap and
that's
infiltrate.
a fuck nigga though. Like you can't
But
ask no real nigga that. Like
I'm
you can't
asking
ask
real
me that.
niggas that right
Nah, you
now.
can't. You can't cause I don't like money ain't everything to me.
I can't.
And that mean that's like asking me will I suck a
Three,
dick for $1 million
I'm. I'm
or will I
going.
get
three,
some
I'm
ass sucked
going.
for a
three
million
million,
dollars?
I'm
3
going to
Nah,
say.
million.
nah,
I'm going
nah.
to say this, JB. I
Yo,
already got. I'm gonna say this, JB. If I ain't built like that, then I ain't gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
at the end of the day, I know what I'm about, and I ain't gonna talk about it on this podcast, but I know what I'm about, and I got me.
Jack,
So I don't need
Jack,
none of that.
What?
$5 billion. Your baby gonna be straight, bro.
Wait,
This
what?
nigga
What
say a
you for?
ridiculous number, 5 billion. God
five
damn.
billion
All
dollars.
right, I might think
It
about it for
ain't too
five
much if you
billion.
would do for five.
Uh, $5 billion. Your baby straight. But your
Yo,
imitation, your rep gonna be fucked.
Oh, my image? No, I'm killing anybody, man. 5 million, billion. You know how many bands drop on that bitch? Don't say nothing
Five.
about ain't no
Listen,
point
But
in that bitch. But
you know
your
what the
internet be
thing
fucked
is,
up. What's the
sometimes
billion?
you don't know what you're gonna say until the money's in your face.
yeah.
So I say
Depends
what
on what
I
I
say
gotta do
now,
because I
but
still ain't
that's in
sucking
my
no dick.
face. I might consider it.
Somebody say $5 million. All you, but that's a dangerous
bruh,
job, though. You
I
know what
I'm
I'm
might take
I'ma
a
saying?
say
busted.
this,
I might
man.
take a busted
I'ma
bitch.
say
I might
this.
bust it wide open for 5 billion.
What?
Man, I'm
I might take an incriminating picture.
Say it again. Hold on. Say that again.
You gonna bust it wide open for $5 million? You on the wrong subject.
Bruh, I'm done. I mean you what? Nah. Anyway, pause. So
What you
any,
saying, John Jay?
what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, ain't no amount of money gonna make me uh, alter my integrity. You feel me? Like who I stand for as a man is more important than any amount of money. You feel me? But you saying ridiculous numbers like 5 billion.
But
I'm
but
gonna be
but
real with you. I probably wouldn't do it because I'm gonna be like 5 billion. You lying, man. You gonna have to give me all that and let me transfer it to an own unknown account that you don't got nothing to do with,
but
and then I might think about it.
I'm not. Hold on, y'all. I'm not saying a ridiculous amount of money, but you got to remember what's the job that
Bruh,
that could
ain't
be.
nobody on
He
this
putting
earth
his
like
life.
five worth
He
five
putting his,
billion, bruh.
he put
Nobody. I bet. All right, how many presidents? Two presidents been assassinated, right? I bet ain't now one of their lives was worth 5 billion. So that's like far fetched as a motherfucker,
It's
bruh.
not far fetched if you look at the whole aspect of the
5 billion
job.
though.
I,
5 billion.
okay, go
The
to
Black
million.
Panther Party wasn't worth 5 billion.
Let's go.
You know what I'm
Let's go.
saying?
Let's go
Bin
down.
Laden wasn't worth
Well,
five billion.
how much money would it take for you to switch shift and do what Tekashi did and
Five
say, "Hey,
billion. 5 billion.
5 billion."
I mean, but what he really do? I mean, you got to think of the proposition in the beginning. It's not really nothing that's wrong. All they did was come to him, say, "Look, we're gonna promote this image about you, put you in the limelight, and you break it off every now and then."
Hey,
Now he,
go
Mm.
ahead, bro. My bad for cutting y'all. Go ahead.
now I'm saying he out there doing what he want to do, living his dream, and taking his show money and breaking it off, figuring that he got certain protections. Now, when he start trying to live the shit that he was rapping about, that's where he fucked up. And now he got to stand on that shit. And when they in courtroom,
Yup.
he ain't willing to do that.
So
And they letting
JB,
him take the fall for it, and that's why he pointing the finger. But he doing it to the wrong motherfuckers because they promised him what they promised.
JB, I'm gonna give you this now. I'm gonna give you what you want, but I ain't gonna. I can't defend 6ix9ine, but I'm gonna defend Alpo. I'm gonna give you what you want. And I know this ain't about Alpo, but I'm gonna use him because a lot of people know about him. I say I would snitch in Alpo situation before I would in 6ix9ine situation, and this why. All right, the nigga, he first off, the feds was trying to give him the death penalty. You know what I'm saying? If he would have lost trial, the only way he could get off the death penalty if he turned in the dude from DC, Wayne Perry. Wayne Perry is a known hitter. He a serial killer too. All you gotta do is say the word, he gonna kill you. So my logic in the situation is they finna eventually catch this nigga anyway. He finna do a life sentence anyway. So why would I take death when they gonna take him for life anyway? When both of us could serve life, or I could serve 20 years and get out. Like I might as well. You feel me?
But
That's
Takashi was looking at about 50 years.
still though, but it's a different. I feel like it's a different situation, dog. Like I
I
feel like me
the only
personally, I feel like if if us four on this line right now, we went and hit a bank, right? JB, you was the getaway driver. We
He
we
sure
all
was.
got caught, and JB got away. You feel me? I'm not gonna tell on you. You wanna know why? Because I ain't force you to come. You know what I'm saying? Just cause you got away don't mean shit. Like I'm
Right.
responsible for myself. You know what I'm saying?
But you have to
So,
look at it like this too. Now, say if I was beating y'all up, kidnapping y'all, you know what I'm saying? They kidnapped him, threatened his life, threatened his
bro,
mother's
we
life.
don't
I
really
mean,
know that shit. What's the evidence on that? That
they
nigga
got
might
a
be
whole
saying
tape
that
out
shit.
there saying he got kidnapped.
All
It's
right,
on
but look,
YouTube.
all right. So look, if you listen to what was exchanged, it had something to do with some money. He
Yeah.
was like, "Man, I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna pay you." So how you know Tekashi ain't robbed this man, and this man came in to get his shit? Like, if a nigga take my shit and I'm able to catch this nigga, I'm finna put hands on him. Period. So this nigga had to do something for niggas to just come at him, cause it's more than one rapper, and there's way more rappers that's easier than the touch than he is. It's dope boys out there that got more money than Tekashi that's more easy to touch. Why the fuck they chose him? Because he got a big mouth, because he be trying niggas, because he old a nigga and didn't pay him and thought he could get away with it. So they went and got on his head. That's how I go. He playing little hoe games and thinking the nigga ain't gonna touch. What he doing is being an internet gangster in real life. He being internet gangsters with niggas who could really touch him. And you can't play that game because everybody don't play. You feel me?
All right. So, any closing thoughts? Let's start out with Jack.
On the Takashi shit, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
man, I mean, you got to really define what I think what snitching is in his situation because it's a lot of moving parts. What he really telling them? He telling them some shit that he's involved with. That people say they won't snitch on their worst enemy. But if you don't fuck with somebody and you a bitch ass nigga, you might be out to just he did beat me up. He did fuck my girlfriend, so fuck that nigga. You know what I mean? You never know. He did have been extorting them for how long? He probably ain't getting all this show money. Shit, he probably
Right.
terrified and scared. You know what I mean? He can't go to witness protection, all the tattoos shit on his face. So shit, he can't go to prison. He already labeled a snitch. So I
Yeah.
don't know. His
To
back against the
piggyback
wall.
off him, right? To piggyback off him, I feel like the difference between snitching is like I said, all us agreed to do it. We knew what we was doing. We knew the consequence of what we was doing. All of us get away. JB get caught and he start telling. That's a bitch ass nigga in my book. But let's say me and my family, we sitting in my house and a nigga come kick my door in and lay my family down. And I call the police on that nigga because I heard his voice and I know who it is. Damn, that ain't snitching. That's totally legal. You man put that nigga under the jail. You feel me? If a nigga break in my car right now and I catch him and call him crackers on him, then that's what it is. That ain't snitching in my book.
My
So I
question,
think that's the difference.
my question to you two is, did he sign up for the Bloods to be a gang member, to be that person? Because it sounds like he got bought into it to be an image or give them money. Because I know he was giving them money for shows and giving them money every time he did a show. He had split them off something.
I thought
So,
in order to be a gang member, you had to do this
yeah, yeah,
initiation.
yeah,
You had
yeah,
to hurt
yeah.
somebody or
Yeah,
do
you thought
something.
wrong. You thought wrong with
Yeah.
with his situation. The way he was a gang member, he was bought into it, like
Uh,
because of his
okay.
image.
So well, I think they got what they knew what the fuck they was getting into. You brung a nigga who you knew wasn't living like that, and this what happened. I think they basically got the inevitable. You feel me?
So,
Like this was
so
Right.
gonna
is
happen.
Takashi off the hook now? Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's
I ain't gonna say out the hook, but like them niggas stupid as
And
fuck.
who
I
tell
blame
them?
them niggas more than I blame Tekashi.
mm, put them
All
on
right.
trial.
Any closing comments, JB?
Like I said in the beginning, man, we got good people out there that's gang members. We got Snoop Dogg, Nipsey Hussle, brothers, cousins, uncles. You know what I'm saying? I want to look at these guys that providing for their family and doing great things in the world, and not look at them as in what they portraying these stupid niggas in the on TV right now.
All right, shoot, man, shoot. And I don't really have too many. You guys did a great job. I don't really have too many comments on this. You know, you guys pretty much covered everything. So, with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the show. We got a whole lot of things coming to you, you know. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on Everyday Heroes, iTunes, SoundCloud, everything. We there.
Purchase your tracks today.